see what we were doing, can we?
Oh, well, here. So, retell the TBN story.
Well, when I was just listening to the radio, it was, television, and this station over in Fort Worth came on, and or that's where what I found. And as he was talking, he was telling us about being the first Christian broadcast network to be given a contract to build a radio station, a TV station in Israel. And he said that he had the contract to build it, and it'll be built so it would be you look out the window and see the Mount of Olives. So that would be a wonderful opportunity to go by and see that one day. And I know Paul Krauss has said before that he believed Jesus was going to use his station when he came back to earth. He feels like he's setting it up for world conversation. And it looks like he's being set up right now in Israel to start that station. Wonder when he's going to take over. Okay, I think that'd be enough there.
Okay. So, and on Friday we left off when you left the military in Korea, or after Korea. Is there anything else that you remember that you want to say about the military or any of the wars that you were in?
Well, after I came back from Korea, we were in Oceanside, California then, and we were going to the church that we had helped in getting started as a mission, and we went to that until we were in Barstow for 3 years, and I retired in '57. So I guess that would have been back to about 57, about 1954, we must have moved to Barstow. And we had gone from the USO to a club building, and then had our own building. And the only way we could buy that building was that this had 2 acres of land, and there was no entrance except an alley to come into it. So that's the way we started that church out.
What church was this?
Service Memorial Baptist Church.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know who was the pastor, but yeah, I guess Corrine said their name yesterday, of the day. Can't remember the pastor's name, but he had 5 or 6 children, he left Alabama and came out here to start a church. And he says, now as soon as I get it started, you know, get a building and everything, I'll be going somewhere else. And he started and built 5 churches, and then they went back to Alabama, and he became pastor of the same church he left.
So he was just church planting?
That's what he was doing, yes. He was really starting new ones, and that was a new one. But when we went to Barstow, that was a church that had been there a long time. See, Barstow is a place where they work train motors over, and that's the one for the West Coast. So when we got there, we found out how important our world transportation, or United States transportation is, because of what all they do there. They completely overhaul motors, but do everything that was necessary to, and then they had a mountain that goes down from Barstow down to San Bernardino, that they have about 15 miles of downhill and 15 miles coming back up. So when they take it down and bring it back, they found all the troubleshooting. They've done all the troubleshooting that they need to be ready to finish their job on that motor and turn it loose. It's ready for service again.
They just push it. They just let it go down.
Oh yeah, they really work over a lot of motors out there. You know, every one that goes that gets things wrong with them, that or they're out there in the desert area, or out in the West Coast area, all the way from Washington down to Lower California.
So this is when you are how old? When you are?
That was the last 3 years or 4 years of my time in the military, when we went to Barstow. See, that's where they preserve and repackage all of the stuff that they bring back from overseas.
Oh.
So it was a pretty big operation. And one of my jobs was to get stuff ready, to anything that might be a part of engineering we'd have it, and it'd be under our control anyway. And we'd run it through the packaging, preservation and packaging process, and get back and put it in store. So that was a real operation. And the fellow that was running the preservation packaging, that had the contract on it, was from Tyler. And he wanted so bad to get back to Tyler before Christmas that he got me to change, to go. I hadn't retired completely, so I I went ahead and retired instead of taking it here to from my desk to the desk in where they were packaging it, preserving it and packaging it, and then send it back. Well, I just changed to get the one that was where it was already packaged and sent back to them. And I worked until, well, I worked with him till he finished. And then after he finished, after it was done, we got ready and went back to Tyler too. That's where my mother and dad lived, so we wanted to take the girls so they could see their grandparents. And as we on the way back, I don't remember, someplace probably in New Mexico, I imagine. I had a ruptured appendix, and I drove from there on home and went to the doctor the next day, and he said, "Well, you got a ruptured appendix, and you will have to go to the hospital here, or you could go to the military hospital." So I chose to go to the military hospital, and Ralph took me, my brother, and Jeannie, and Jeannie stayed. They told us when we got down there that I probably had a 50-50 chance of making it because I'd waited so long. They had to take all my insides out, cut a gash here 11 inches long, unloaded everything and put it up on my chest and cleaned it up and then put it back.
What were you thinking when you thought you could die?
Huh?
So you could have died?
Well, that's what they thought there right then.
Wow.
And then when I had that accident that there at our church, this 16-year-old boy run into me. They didn't think I'd live then. They just put me in a room, and they didn't do any treatment for me. So they thought I was gone too then.
Is that the accident with the Tubbs family?
With who?
The Tubbs family?
Oh no, that's Tubbs family would be one of my ankle down here. Had burned a hot oil from the crankcase was running out on my ankle.
Oh, so what's that story?
We haven't got that one, have we? Well, Mrs. Tubbs was going to have another baby. They already had 10, I think, and that was the 11th one coming up. And her daughter was coming to be with her. And we were going to, I went with their next oldest son, he was the oldest son by this wife.